Hey everyone, my name is Henry. I have fun playing games like this one, Titanfall 2, even though I'm not a beast player, and I hope that you can get at least something out of my games. And at the same time, I want to show respect to the people I'm playing with, because I'm trying to be a nice guy. This video marks the first in a series I'm doing where I play a bunch of games, each with a separate SMG. Today I'm going to start with my favorite SMG, the CAR. I'll be playing a game of Bounty Hunt, my favorite game mode, on Fort Base Cadet. Today, Max and Maury will be joining me again. They missed out on the last video, but they are glad to be back. Okay, well, maybe Max is a little ticked off that I left him out of the last video, but I think Maury seems to be good with it. Okay, before we get into the gameplay, I thought I would look into the mailbag and see what somebody said on a previous video, and here we go. We have Marcus talking on the last video about the DLC, and he says he's looking forward to it. You know, even though I have my misgivings about it, which are obvious in the last video, which you can go and check out, I am still looking forward to it. I want to see what they do, and maybe I'll even like it. Marcos, at least, is looking forward to it. What? Downer? I'm just being realistic, or I'm just not trying to get my hopes up? I don't know. Anyway, anyhow, now we're going to get into the actual gameplay already in progress. Like I said before, this game features the CAR SMG. It is my favorite SMG. If I were to recommend an SMG to anybody, it would be the CAR. It would be like, hey, this is the good one. This is the one you want to use. It doesn't have any really big downsides. It's the best all-round SMG. Ha ha, Max. Very funny. Very funny. As a matter of fact, I listen to Frothy Omens' advice when it comes to weapons and stuff, and I decide for myself if I like it or not, but he's a guy that's based in the facts. He says that the CAR SMG is everything that the R201 needs to be, but better. He really sees no need for the R201 assault rifle if you could just use the CAR instead. Now, just a second here, just watch what I do. I put my Titan into guard mode so he doesn't wander around. Then I hop in, I give him the battery I picked up, then I hop out, then I take him out of guard mode again so that he can wander around again. I do that all the time when I leave my Titans on the roam. Good question, Maury. Thanks for asking. I am currently leaving my Titans in guard mode quite a bit. I'm trying to improve on my gun skill, and I'm trying to improve my skills as a pilot and try to get more kills per game as a pilot. So for now, I'm going to leave the Titans on their own to do their own thing as I try to improve my skills as a pilot. That's all there's to it. I will eventually go back to using the Titan. Now, what was I talking about? Frothy Omen. Yes, he was talking about using the CAR instead of the R201 and how good the CAR was. Right. This is coming from a guy who's a PC player, and maybe the two guns feel differently on the PC than they do on the console. But as far as I'm concerned, I think his advice is pretty spot on. My CAR does wonders for me, and I like it a lot. And you can see how well it does for me in this gameplay right here. Now, he does mention that the CAR is a great weapon, but that when you're hip firing, that the little dot in the middle, you can see it right there, the little dot between the three lines, it goes away while you're hip firing. So therefore, you lose a little bit of reference for where you're shooting. Yeah, Maury, that he was. He actually had a solution for it, and he says that he puts dry erase markers right on his monitor to say, hey, this is where the dot is. So I found that rather fascinating. I'm not sure I really want to mark up my monitor, but I'm thinking about it. I really am. I'm thinking about, is there a way I can duplicate that effect? So just a little tip for you there if you try to use the CAR. And I don't think CAR is the only SMG that has that problem. I think there was another one as well. Oh yeah, the Hipfire. I think everybody knows about this stuff already, don't they? Okay, I'll tell them. In case you didn't know, in Titanfall 2, the Hipfire on some guns, lots of guns, is really, really good. Some guns you don't even need to use the aim down sights at all. And CAR, it's pretty much up there. The CAR and the Volt have such great hipfire. Some people go through games without ever using aiming down sight at all, especially on PC. But on console, it works too. I find myself aiming down sight a lot just because I'm so used to it from Call of Duty. But sometimes I remember not to aim down sight, and it's a little bit satisfying to be able to kill somebody that way. I'm so used to aiming down sight, you're just, I didn't even aim down sight, and yet I still killed the guy. You see, like right there. And then that guy gets me. Oh yeah, right, attachments. What attachments do I like to use? Well, if you've seen me play Titanfall 2 at all, you know I pretty much use almost the same attachments on every gun. And they are extended mag and... oh, what's it called? The one that gets you your tactical faster. Whatever that one is called. Tactikill? Yeah, I think it might be called Tactikill. So, those are the attachments I use on this gun. I always like having more bullets in my magazine. The extended mag is so handy to have. I don't like running out. I run out enough as it is, and so I just use the extended mag to help me out there. And of course, having your tactical faster is always nice. I like to zoom out of my danger zones. I like to zoom towards where I want to go. And watch this. I come up to this thing and it explodes and gets me. To be perfectly frank, I'm going to show a little bit of my ignorance here. I did not know that those things explode. I thought those lasers were there just to stop anybody from crossing them. I didn't realize that the lasers actually triggered the explosion of those pylons. Okay, don't call me out on it. I know I've been playing for a while and I should know it, but let's just sweep that out of the rug, shall we? And see, there you go. I put a battery in my Titan once again. I don't know how many times I've done that in this game, but I've done it a bunch. And there, I just did it again. So handy, giving your Titan its own little battery. Where was I? Oh yes, tactical ability. My favorite tactical ability is the stim because it gets me where I want to go fast. Or in this case, it gets me to go in circles really fast. Okay, right here is a great opportunity to show you my latest comic strip. Hope you like it. There, I hope you liked it. It's totally different than my previous comic strip, but I thought I'd try something new. Tell me what you think of it in the comments below. I really appreciate that. At this point in the video, I'm just going to fast forward some of the gameplay just to get it closer to the end a little bit quicker. Okay, if you stuck around me for this long, well, thank you very much for joining me and for watching this video. If you play Titanfall 2 at all, I would appreciate it if you would leave in the comments below what SMG you use, which is your favorite, which one you really don't like to use. I'd like to hear about it. I am going to continue this series. I don't know which one I'm going to do in the next video, and I don't even know if the next video that you're going to see is the next one in this series or not. We'll have to see. But I don't know. There's the Volt left, the Alternator, and the R97. One of those three is going to be next in this series. Hopefully you like it, and if you did, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you again. This is Henry, and Max, and Maury. Over and out. And here is the most exciting part of the video. You get to subscribe, or you get to check out another video of mine if you want to. Go at it.